G'day, Steve Morgan, ABT and Fishing Media with a bit of a special for you tonight. We are in the Best of Show division at the moment for the AFTA Trade Show 2025. We have just had the function, check the cutaways here, of all the manufacturers coming in and checking out what the other manufacturers have entered for the Best of Show awards. And that's a big thing because the manufacturers can't actually come into this room when it comes to voting because they're not allowed to sit there and canvass the retailers that vote on the Best of Show or the general public that vote on the Best of Show. And let me run through exactly how these Best of Show awards at AFTA actually work. What happens is, in this room here, we've got around 200 entries in 20 different categories, from best line, reel, rod, soft hard lures, all the way through to Australian-made clothing and marine accessories, fishing accessories products. So the manufacturers choose up to their best 3 products per category. They enter it into the show, and the guys here do a great job. They put the stuff together. I'm going to pick hits as an example. There's some new Daiwa Saltiga line there. It has an entry number on it. It has the actual name of the product, Durasensor RX12EX plus S13 chartreuse braid. That's a bit of a mouthful, that one. Bit of a description about it. And the retailers go through, normally around 150 of them, and they vote on what they think the best products for the year are. Those awards are presented at the gala dinner, and you'll see the companies advertise them on their social media and in their hard media to say they've been voted the best products of the year. And now that's by retailers. There's another sort of award here as well called the People's Choice. Now the People's Choice Award, that's when the general public come in on the weekend. You guys can vote on it as well. So you come through, you scan a QR on your device and you vote for what your best products are. We get more votes in the People's Choice Award than we do in the General Retailers Award. And you can have a say in what you think your best product is. And sometimes the results are the same, sometimes the results are a little different. But what I'm bringing to you tonight is what I think some of the interesting and maybe winning product is going to be in these different categories. And I'm pretty sure you mightn't have seen this anywhere else. We had a few media here tonight, saw Johnny Costello before. My aim, trying to get this online before Johnny does. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, this whole thing's sponsored by New South Wales Fisheries. Thanks very much to them for sponsoring the awards. But in the line, I have to have a look here at some of the smaller Tas line. Australian-made braid. Always like the Australian-made product. There is an Australian-made section here, but it isn't really full at the moment because we don't make too much stuff in Australia anymore. But $60 will get you a spool of the 6-pound Tas line. I think it's a little bit smaller than has been available in the past. There are around 15 entries to best line. Best reel, it's not a huge section at the moment, and of course it's going to be a battle between the big giants in the industry, the new Stellar SW series, the Daiwa Saltiga 25s. You know, both of these reels, that's a $1,500 reel, that's a $1,900 reel, made for big stuff, you know, throwing poppers at big pelagics, catching billfish. There is nearly $3,000 worth of reels in hand there. The question is any of those going to get beaten by some of the smaller reels? And I see, you know, and it's not just spin reels, it's overheads as well. There we go, Ocean's Legacy with a very funky looking jigging reel there as well. So if you're into slow pitch jigging, something like that might be up your alleyway. Along the bottom here we have all of the tackle storage ideas. So from the Versus bucket mouths, there's soft and hard storage all the way along the bottom here. And it is big tackle bags versus small tackle boxes. To be honest, unless you like something that looks pretty, like the Rapala one here, and this is like a universal Rapala fishing outfit, who knows what's going to win that category? Your best guess is going to be as good as mine. While we're here, best sunnies. There's about 6 or 8 pairs of sunnies there. Probably pretty hard to judge in here how good the polarising works on them, but the tackle stalls are vote maybe on how they look. Might be something like spotters with that pretty aggressive, you know, I see a lot of those, that style of the very square glasses at the moment, or will it be something that's more practical for fishing that wraps around? Glasses like this, light on the face. Smith Optics, Mako, spotters, pelagic, tonic, all have entries here. The ones that you're probably really interested in though are the hard and soft lures, and generally these categories here are a lot smaller than they were last year. I remember last year there was around 40 hard baits here. This year, probably only half that number. So if I look through the hard baits here and what catches my eye, the new Halco jigs, that's their carcass jigs, the slow pitch jigs. Again, designed in Australia. I think they still make all their stuff in Indonesia, Halco. So we've got stuff like that. What else have we got here? You're going to see Bucker brand, like the bull shad swim baits turning around. So EJ Todds do these guys at the moment. You can't tell me that sucker there does not look like a bony brim. What else have we got? We've got Billy Classen's. They call this, is it the crowbar or something like this? Yeah, the DFX crowbar. This is a spinnerbait made for Murray cod and big things. So it hasn't just got a standard little bendy wire. It's got a real big flattened forward style wire there. So interesting to see if the cod guys vote for that. There are more hard bodies down here. What else is kicking goals for me at the moment? Oh, here's Matty Fraser's new Baramba lures. So he's got it's obviously a suspending jerkbait, a Bundi Bros. $26, suspending, deep diving, barra style lure. So plenty of variety in that hard lure section, and it's really hard to pick what's going to do well. Don't know if you've seen this one, but this one is super noisy in the tank. This is Rapala's version of the old, like the Berkeley Chopo style lure, the old, but they've got the blade on the top there. So don't know if you like a loud top order, but if you do, the old Rapala clap tail might be for you. Soft baits. Let's go up further here, and we've got all sorts of stuff. The Rapala Crush Shitty guys, I'm pretty sure the social media is dropping tonight for this. This is their new crab lure. It's called the Trickster, 1.5 inch, $13 a packet. They actually make some custom-made jig heads to go with that as well. Pretty sure the Rapala live show tonight dropped this product, and they've been working on it for a lot. I've seen Mick Horn out in the back office working on his Tricksters and working on the social media. Pretty sure it has dancing crabs involved with their launch. And the Nomad live ops have dropped. I know they've done these in the US before, but they're releasing the whole Australian range of live ops. I did a bit of work with these guys before launch. This one here is called the Switcher Shrimp, and the smallest Switcher Shrimps I caught plenty of brim on. I thought they were awesome, but there is a whole lot of baits in there that are going to be exciting for you. I'm not going to show you all through them today, but we will see the best ones that win the best of show. Check it out. I love the colour scheme on this. This is just a bigger prawn. This is a Bait Junkie 7-inch prawn, but check out that colour scheme. I'm pretty sure if I turned the lights out, that would glow in the dark. Here you go. Here's one, a soft bait that I'm really interested in. We all have thrown a Molex 140 shad before. This one here looks like a Molex shad has humped a live mullet. I'm going to call it the mullet. So the Barra guys, look at that, comes with great hardware. Pretty sure that most Barra guys will have one of those sitting in their kit. What else? Irukandji decided that we were good enough to stick the hooks in, so they've done it for us. So this one's got a big mega prawn with an embedded jiggered hook and a stinger already rigged, ready to tie on. Rubbish soft plastic fishermen like myself would probably appreciate that. What else have we got? Johnny Costello stuff here. He's got some versions of the burners there. This one's called the Shadow Burner. Don't know how that's different from his Jack Burner. I think it's actually a little bit smaller maybe than the Jack Burner, but they're all ready to fish as well. Already tangled up too. People have been playing with those. Better fix that before the awards start tomorrow. All right, let's leave that alone. Let's go down to the boating accessory categories. Again, it's a big variety of product here, anything from sounder covers and screens through to lure hangers, downriggers, life jackets. I actually don't know what's going to win in this category here. All I know is I may or may not have got a ticket the other night for not having my life jacket inspected. So make sure you inspect those things every year, people. Rumour not to be confirmed yet. Fishing accessories, pretty big on the tools, a lot of scissors, pliers. You know, from Samaki, we actually have their version on the fish grips. We have different versions of scissors, braid cutters, line cutters. How good do the Nomad pliers look? That dead set looks like a transformer. Would be proud to add that set of pliers. What do they cost? $80 for a set of those ones. I was expecting actually for it to be a little bit dearer. Ceramic scissors. Like everyone who's got a pair of ceramic scissors, these ones are $27 retail. They last forever. They don't rust. Going to be really interesting. All right, marine electronics, probably a pretty big category. It's the year of the kayak motors at the moment. Check out that water snake. It is like Gimli the dwarf has made a water snake for himself, but I'm pretty sure that's for a kayak there. And if I look at it, GeoSpot kayak, so it's a spot locking kayak motor. But this one here, check out the Haswing. This is a kayak motor as well. $1,899. I'm sure you throw it down your Mirage drive for your Hobie and away you go. So there you go, it says it goes down for the Hobie and compatible kayak. So if you don't like pedaling anymore, you can get one of these suckers and spend all your energy casting, not actually getting any exercise. Things like the the latest Lowrance sounders make it, and I feel sort of sorry that the Scan Strut phone charger, which is a great product, going to hold your iPhone and charge it, waterproof fashion, dash mounted, is against the Water Snake, or against the Lowrance. But that's just the way it is in these awards. So the Scan Strut goes there. Let's move up to the next category here. This is outdoor camping products. So not a huge range here. A lot of guys sell camping products, but it's actually not much innovation maybe in that space. Some cooking gear, some tie-down straps, water bottle, maybe not reinventing the wheel. Let's get to the next one. Oh, here we go. The Yeti, of course, the Ranchero, that's my pick. Anything with Yeti typed on it normally wins an award. So that backpack. Big change this year is the combos. The combos used to be just the flashiest rod and reel that a company made, put together and put on this rack. Now it has to be a pre-assembled combo, like if you went to BCF and you were going to buy a cheap combo for the kids. There they all go. So baitcaster and spin combos there. No idea who's going to win that one. Aussie made, game rods. This is probably something I'm worse at doing than soft plastics fishing, but there are some game rods there. Pretty sure there'll be some Venoms, some live fibre Australian made ones, some imported ones. One of those is going to win. But the Australian made, interesting. 3 spear guns here. We have some diving and free diving exhibitors here. So the spear guns were interesting. I think on the public day the spears won't be in them. We might take them out. But things like the Australian made Venom rods, their entry into the Australian made category, of course, really light. They're all bound in Brisbane. Things like the Tasline are entered in there. And you mightn't know that these Flambeau boxes are now moulded in Australia. So a lot of the Flambeau tackle storage that you may purchase, this box moulded in Australia. Of course, tackle boxes are light and they cost a lot of money to ship around the world, so these guys have invested in making a lot of their tackle boxes here. Come over here to best rods. I look at all of these rods here. What sticks out to me? Will retailers and the public just vote for the one that sticks out, which is the red one? This is a 13 fishing code red, $150. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4-piece rod. Will they vote for the red one, or will they vote for something that looks and feels nice? Who knows? I'm sure there are nicer feeling rods than the $150 rod in there, but let's see how voting psychology works. Best clothing, not a heap of entries in best clothing this year. In fact, not a lot of wet weather gear. Will it be something bright or something camo, which takes it out? Again, you guys are deciding, and the retailers are deciding. I do know that Nicole picked up this shirt before and really liked it. Nicole said, "Ooh, that would be a lovely shirt for fishing for barramundi in the heat." It's a very light UPF 50 material from Shimano. Very classy. It's probably classier than what I'm going to wear to the gala dinner. What else do we have? I think that, the big one, of course, the John Dunphy Award for Innovation. John Dunphy, of course, legend in the industry, worked for Shimano, ran Shimano, invented the bait runner reel. Every year, the companies enrol their best of the best in this award. Typically, we like it to see it won by something which is sort of truly innovative. Of course, the big companies throw in the big berthers. Is there going to be another battle of the $1,500 plus spinning reels? Or will it be something little and innovative which takes it out? And I'm having a look through here. Things like the 13 fishing jabber shad. We all saw the jabberjaw crankbait with that bib that moves back and forth. They've got it in a jabber shad now. So will an innovative lure win it? Will it be something like this, the Lurisin Reaper rig? This looks totally deadly, where you shove your baits in. That scythe must push down through the head. Looks totally deadly, but bottom weighted, if you want to troll a bonito or something for a Spanish mackerel, that is going to be the basis for your rig. It might be something like that. Or will it be something like Nomad's, the tungsten weight system? So this is their fallout minnow. It's quite a hard plastic. Comes with tungsten balls that you can put in there. That's the applicator tool. You can put the balls in a variety of positions to make this bait sink horizontal, nose first, tail first. You can adapt the sink style to your sort of fishing. So what are the retailers and the public going to do? We don't know. You're going to find out on Friday night at the Gala Dinner Awards. We'll get that information up. But also next week you will find out that the People's Choice Awards, what of these products wins. There's a bit of a insight as to what's at the 200 products that are at the show here. Some things that tickle my fancy. Catch you on Tackle Fridays for maybe an in-depth look at some of these products.